All right. Hey, how's it, everybody? It is right around 4 p.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. Hawaii time, 7 p.m. on that there East Coast, and 6 p.m. for a Central Time folk. I am Mad Statter. This is Chatter with Statter, and we have got the Statterbox crew, the Chatterbox crew, coming in hard, waiting for the show. All right, let's see here. Rick coming in as tier 1 sub for 25 months. That's 2 years and 1 month. Thank you so much, Rick. Super awesome. Goof afternoon to you as well. Let's see here. Regina in the house as well. And I know that Shock is in the house. Yep, there we go. I missed Shock. She was top one of the list. All right, Gina, Rick, Shock. We have also got, I feel like Felicia is in the house along with Lady Misty, on both of them on the YouTube side. Good. Yes, Rick and Darlene definitely had a long weekend, which was awesome. And let's see here. Did I say hello to Felicia? I feel like I did, but you know what? I'm going to say hi again. Or I'm going to say hi the first time, and then again and again. Hey, Felicia, good to see you. All right, you guys. So, it is Wednesday, and let's see here. Shock, somewhat pinned down here. Gotta finish your dinner. No worries, Shock. We've got plenty mods in the house, so go finish your din. Join us if you can, and if you can't, we'll see you next time on Saturday, perhaps. What are we gonna watch on Saturday? I don't know. I tried to figure it out today, but instead, well, I'll talk about instead in a minute. Right now, I'm gonna say hello to Pussycat. Good to see you, Mr. Man. Leo came in and slept last night in the house. He was at the top of the cat tree, and he was living large. All right, so now that we've got the kitty cat update and all the hellos, let's get this party started. All right, perfect. Looks like Darlene just showed up on the stream. Fantastic. I had a feeling that if Rick was here, Darlene wasn't too far behind, but sometimes she's got family obligations on the phone, so she has to take care of that first. But no, she's here, and we're awesome. And I'm super thirsty. Boy, oh boy. Oh no, Shock would advise nobody to come to her house, because between the horseradish and the garlic, things, shall we say, are fumey. I'm just gonna say fumey. Good fumes, bad fumes, overwhelming fumes, just fumey. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so Darlene asking Shock about a book. Looks like Shock did finish the book. Good. Okay, you guys, so we don't have a lot to talk about today, so we're going to talk about anything and everything, which is good, because we've got all sorts of people coming in to throw down topics of conversation. You see, I had every intention of actually putting a show together, and then I lost my wallet. Yeah. I went and lost my wallet. Of course, I lost my wallet after I went to the bank and got money and put my money into my wallet. So I knew I had my wallet with me when I left the house. But then when I went to the store to buy stuff with the money in my wallet, well, there was no wallet. So then I had to backtrack. And then I had to go to the post office. Oh, hey, Poppy Shani, I didn't see you popping on in. Yes, I hate it when I lose my wallet. I hate it when you lose your wallet, too. And I hate it when I lose my wallet. So, yeah, then I had to... Did I leave the wallet on top of the car? No, I didn't. But what I did do is... I put it somewhere safe. And I think we all know what that means. What I actually really did was, my purse, I got a new purse, and apparently my purse has secret hidey holes that even I'm unaware of. I looked through my purse a quadrillion times, couldn't find that stupid wallet. looked under the seats of my car, looked in the cracks and the crevices of my car, looked everywhere. I looked everywhere. And right, I have a bag of holding, Shock. That is exactly it. Although I don't know I do, right? So I go and I backtrack, and I backtrack my steps at the store. Don't see the wallet. I realize, oh my God, when I went to the post office and dropped off all the mail in the big blue outside box, did it get somehow caught in? Because that is something that I could totally see myself doing. So of course I go to the post office and have to drag someone from the back to go look through the blue box, which they did, and alas, no, it was not there. And so at this point I was like, well, I mean, I'm out and about, my bank's just down the street, I might as well go to the bank, tell them what happened, cancel the cards. Sometimes my bank can actually give me a temporary, like they can print out a debit card there. And luckily my bank, A, knows me, and B, they have my identification already scanned into their computer. So, because my ID in the wallet, right? So I knew that my bank wouldn't be that big of a hassle, but still it was, an extra hassle. Anyway, so I pull into the bank, and right before I go in, I'm like, let me just look in my purse one more time. And I looked in this part that I hadn't looked in before, and lo and behold, thank goodness, the wallet was there, the wallet was safe. I was very excited, but then I had to go back to the store to buy the things that I tried to buy the first time when I discovered I didn't have my wallet, and then I went back to the post office to give the lady who went and looked in the thing a tip, because I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but I just really wanted to thank her. But of course, the post office people aren't allowed to take gifts or tips, and so there was none of that. Either way, short story long, my errands took about twice as long as they were supposed to take because I put that wallet someplace safe. And, oh no, Poppy Shaney, you once mistakenly threw away rental car keys. Once you realized this, the hotel had just emptied the trash. And of course, they use a trash compactor. Oh, fudge. And, I think we both know that fudge isn't the word that I mean when I say that. Yeah. Oh no. But yeah, I was just frantic, and and of course, what else do I have in my wallet? For some reason, I had my Social Security card in my wallet. I still am not sure why or why that was in there. There was a reason at one point, and I also had my works, my business, or my boss's business, where I work for. I had their debit card in my wallet as well. So it wasn't just my problem at that point with the missing wallet. It was like a big problem. And yeah, Felicia, I'm telling you, we are kindred spirits. If it's important and it's in the purse, it's in the purse, and the purse will never let it go. Not once, not ever. Yeah, it was less than ideal. And so, yeah, the Menahoonies were playing with me. Yes, abso-flippin'-lutely, they were. That was 100% it. And I knew they had to be, because I was like, this didn't just disappear into thin air. It had to be somewhere, right? I mean, it seems a little obvious. It has to be somewhere, right? But it has to be somewhere near me, because I didn't get out of the car. I thought I was losing my flippin' mind. But alas, I didn't lose my mind, just lost my wallet. And now, yeah. And now we're all better. But, you see, now we're running behind time, and so, I don't know, what we gonna do today? What we gonna do? We'll find out, won't we? And, Shock, you still have things that are in a safe place. One of those safe places is 180 miles from here. Right, exactly. And it will forever be in that safe place. And, good thing I keep my teeth in my mouth. There you go. I just, I mean, the funny thing is, Rick, you're right. I do need a tinier purse. But here's the deal. I used to have a tiny purse, and I found that the tiny purse situation was just as bad as the big purse situation. I lost things in the tiny purse just as often as I would lose things in the big purse, but the downfall of the tiny purse was it was tiny and couldn't hold enough stuff. Yet I still lost a bunch of stuff in the purse. So I figured, screw it, I'm gonna go back to my big purse ways, because in the little purse I still managed to lose things just as often as I lost them in the big purse, but with the little purse you can't carry the things that you need like you can in a big purse. So I'm a big purse person now, and I bought the big purse for my trip down to California so it'll be a nice little carry-on and have extra rooms and stuff. But that purse has so many extra rooms. That's right, I'm calling them rooms now, not just pockets and compartments. No, my purse is so big that it's got extra rooms. So if you ever come visit, maybe you can rent out a space in my purse. And Felicia, you are also famous for putting your glasses down when you finish writing a piece, and then I can't find them. I'm going to attach a clapper to your glasses. Why isn't that something that already exists? I mean, not maybe a clapper, but yes, can I fit a cat in my purse? Yes, I definitely could fit one of my cats in my purse. Not both of my cats, but at least either one I could fit. And so, Chuck, AirTags. So do AirTags, like, what do AirTags do? Do they beep? Or do they let you know where, how do AirTags notify you where it is? Does it, like, let you know on your phone, you're getting warmer, now you're getting colder? Or does it, like, does the tag itself beep? Because what I'm thinking for the eyeglasses is it needs to make a sound to show you where it's at. Because when you need glasses, sometimes you can't see your glasses because you need glasses to see your glasses. So if you have a blinky, or not a blinky, a little beep, 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 or whatever, then you could have your eyeglasses. Because seriously, how has this not been invented yet? How has an eyeglass finder not been invented yet? I don't understand. And also, AirTags, how big are AirTags? Like, I always thought of AirTags as kind of large. Like, this needs to be tiny. You know, tiny enough to, like, put on your glasses, right? Like, you know, tiny. You know, like, tinier than a thumbtack head. It needs to be tiny, but it needs to also be able to go beep, 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 beep. And, because I actually don't know what, so your iPhone tells you which way to go, right? But see, that's not helpful, because if you're blind enough, they can literally be right in front of you and you still don't flip and flirp and see them, right? So, I might have a new invention that Felicia, I think it was Felicia, who just invented for us. I don't have it. Okay, it might say 5 feet to your right. Okay, well, okay. Okay, and Rick, AirTags measure 1.26 in diameter, like, yeah, 1 1/4, and then, yeah, so that's way too big. I cannot have that. Can you imagine having an AirTag on the side of your glasses? Something that large. No, so we need to miniaturize the AirTags to put on things like this, and things like our flippin' cell phone. We need to get something that doesn't necessarily need a phone to find it, because sometimes I might need that homing instinct on my phone. And let's see here. Shock, someone invented and sells an eyeglass tracker. Of course they did. Of course they did. See, we had a good idea, Felicia, you had a good idea. And then I was willing to pretend like it was my idea because it was so flipping good. And you can buy it on Amazon. Oh, of course you can buy it. You can buy anything on Amazon. But I don't do Amazon. That reminds me, actually. So, there's this boy that I used to have a crush on. But now we're just really good friends. And my crush has definitely turned into just not a crush anymore. And I know this because the other night when I was dyeing my hair, I had tinfoil all over my head. And the boy that I had a crush on came over. Even, you know, I knew that I had tinfoil on my head. I told him to come over with tinfoil on my head. And so generally when you have a crush on a boy, you don't let them see you with tinfoil on your head. But then we both got a good laugh because I was ranting about Amazon and how they've taken over the world and blah, blah, blah. I was just going off on Amazon and now all the reasons why I hate it. And he had to stop and remind me that you have a tinfoil helmet on right now. You literally have a tinfoil helmet on right now. Listen to yourself talk. And so, yeah, I had a crazy moment a couple earlier this week when I was dyeing my hair. Tinfoil helmet, ranting about Amazon. It was a classic look. I'm really glad I wasn't streaming. Hey, Marcel, good to see you here. You are now part of the Statterbox crew. My name is Matt Statter, and this is all of the crew that you are now part of. And, Darlene, yes, you just have Rick call your cell phone and you find your phone that way. Honestly, that's why I have two phones. This phone pretty much is used exclusively to find this phone. This is my main phone. This is my phone used to find my main phone. That's my phone tracker. Hey, Marcel, you've got 5 phones. That's awesome. And you probably use some of the phones to find the other phones when you can't find all your phones. And, let's see here, Shock. You have to have someone else listen for your phone. And most of the time your phone is silenced, which is, like, not useful. Yeah, that is not useful. Yeah, not a good thing. So, Marcel knows what's up. Yeah, phones are needed to be used to find your other phone. It's mandatory. In fact, earlier today, when I was in line at the shop, after I found my wallet, I was talking to a lady and we were laughing about how we need to use our phone to find our other phones. And, is that why I have 2 cats? No, unfortunately, that is not why I have 2 kitties. They definitely do not help tell on where the other one is, even though I have asked them. Ashes, where's your brother? It's dinner time. And Ashes just looks at me like, I don't know, but if he doesn't come, I'll eat his dinner for him. We'll still have clean plates no matter what. And Pussycat, everyone still has a phone in or you still have a landline, but everyone in your family has a phone. Honestly, I don't want to pay for a landline, but having a landline, I would like to have a landline just for a sense of security in case the cells go down, but, you know, I'm not going to pay $35 a month just for that. And, let's see here. What was Bacola T saying? I thought she said something, but I missed it, I guess. Let's see here. All right, well, I guess I missed what it was, but let's see here. Shock saying that you met a cute little old fluffball kitty at the funeral home yesterday. So elderly and skinny, but hobnobbing with everyone. Oh, that's so cute. And, you know, really, quite possibly a very good pet for a funeral home, really. People, when they're going, you know, to those establishments, are either stressed or sad or both. So, yeah, sometimes a nice little kitty cuddle would help at that time. So I'm very happy to hear that, yes, everyone's happy to see the kitty. Exactly. And, okay, recap. Busy holo day, so quick hello. Okay, thanks for stopping in, Pocola T. Wishing Static Crew a great week, and best of luck finding whatever I've lost. Thank you, Pocola T, and I did. Your luck came through even before you sent it. And, Puzzycat, believe it or not, the landline always works, even through hurricanes. Exactly. And honestly, Puzzycat, that is exactly the type of thing I'm thinking of. You know, earthquake, whatever, which earthquake might actually disrupt a landline, but whatever. You know, all sorts of emergencies like that. And if the landline works during something like a hurricane, if I lived where you live and had to live through the hurricanes, I probably would pay that extra a month just to have that sense of security of the landline. So yeah, I totally, I think that that's absolutely a logical expense to maintain. And, Darlene, you saw a black bear crossing the road on our trip back to the cabin after our visit. Oh, nice. Excellent. Awesome that you got to visit with E-Music. Always good about that. But you got to see a black bear. Now, Darlene, I'm assuming that the black bears in your area hibernate. And so I'm wondering, was he super chubby and ready for hibernation? Was he ready? Was he ready to go night-night? Was he roly-poly and fuzzy-wuzzy and getting all fat for the winters? And okay, it looks like Shock is throwing down the Dolphin Bluetooth spectacles rechargeable something. All right, I'll have to look at that up, but not right now, because right now, well, we're here doing things and stuff. And let's see here. Yeah, Felicia, take a look-see there, because if that link works, in theory it should. And hopefully it's the answer to our blindness. Hopefully it's the answer to our blindness. And Shock's wondering, did I vote in the Fat Bear competition? No, you know, I didn't this year. I saw a couple the blips on my feed about the Fat Bears, but I actually didn't I didn't go vote. Is the voting closed already? Is the voting closed? Because I love those little fat bears. They're not little, they're big, and they're just so chubby. And Rick, the bear, was heading into a cornfield right in time for dinner. Right, Darlene, he was going into the cornfield, so he still had just some fattening up to do. Nice. Well, a cornfield is probably a really good place to get in a couple extra calories. But I am assuming they do hibernate in your area, because I think, well, I think we all know that you need to double check what I'm about to say, but I think the black bears in Florida don't hibernate, but most other black bears do. And that's the reason why Florida, their black bears sometimes tend to be bigger than other black bears, because they grow all year round. They're awake all year round to grow, whereas they don't have the hibernation stunted periods. Now I will admit that I might be making this up, but I don't think I am. And I think I learned it off of an MTV show called Wild Boys, which was a spin-off of Jackass. So you better believe my sources are questionable. Very, very questionable. So look that up. And let's see here. Felicia coming in. Yes, the link does work. And Shock says, I am sure a big chunky boy has won competition by now. Your dog, however, would not qualify. She is down to 45 pounds. Awesome. Excellent. Excelente. And let's see here. Option, questionable sources are the best kind. Well, let me tell you then, I am full of the best kind of sources. Yes, an MTV show that's a spin-off of Jackass always tells us the truth, right? Right? Good to see you, Option, by the way. And Pussycat, the bears in Florida are being overrun by development and are being forced into neighborhoods. Yeah, well, that's not just true for Florida. That's true for a lot of places, including the Pacific Northwest, for sure. Let's see. Rick coming in. That's right. That they, questionable sources are almost as good as questionable choices. Pussycat, they sleep in the trees and they do hibernate. Okay. They sleep in the trees. Really? Like for months at a time? Or just overnight? What? What? Are you pulling my leg? Are you lying to me? And let's see here. Shock bragging about her latest questionable choice is dinner. And, oh, you probably should have gone easier on the horseradish garlic mustard from Hades. All right then. And let's see here. Darlene, I accidentally clicked onto a channel up north on our limited TV choices and got onto Duck Dynasty show. It was hilarious. I don't know if I've ever seen an episode of Duck Dynasty, but I don't know. I mean, obviously that kind of lifestyle and family situation doesn't float my boat, but I feel like that show might be kind of fascinating. Like a total different it's like, wow, that's how other people live. And because I mean, they're super into their duck hunting, right? I mean, like duck hunters have, isn't there, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, and I very well might be, but isn't there different varieties of camouflage? Like, there's oak forest, and there's autumn duck hunting, and then there's winter blah blah blah, like the different, and when I say camouflage, I'm not talking about military camouflage, I'm talking about hunter clothes, and don't they, like, aren't there different prints? And let's see here. Okay, Pussycat, they have caves in the woods and other shelters, and they sleep in the trees off and on a couple days at a time. Okay. And let's see. Shock, you think your dog's eyes are watering? Well, they're watering in the sympathy of my eye. So for those of you who are looking at me like, you look funny, your eye, there's something wrong with your face. That's right, there still is something wrong with my face. Last Saturday, I had an eye explosion of some sort. Allergies of something, I don't know. Irritants, allergies, infections. I'm honestly not really sure at this point. Sunday I was okay enough to do the stream, but it has been a constant background weepiness, and so you can maybe still see, especially now that I'm pointing it out, this eye is funny. If you think this eye is funny, you're right. It is. It's not right. So let's see here. Darlene, you never saw it before either. It was funny, not just about their hunting. The show had a guy who wanted to go hunting, stuck putting up Christmas decorations by order of their mama, of course, and them trying to put it up was funny. Right. Oh, good. Shock coming in with all sorts of false flattery. You don't look too bad. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I got some special, I don't know where they went, but I did at the store that I thought I lost my wallet in. I got some special eye drops that I'm hoping will work. They're antihistamine eye drops. Fingers crossed. So yeah, hopefully, but I didn't want to put the eye drops in before the show in case I had a reaction, and then I'd just be like even funnier looking. So yeah. So after the show, I'm going to see if I can make things better. But right now, yeah, we're stuck with this face right now. All right, we're stuck with the face. And, so let's see here. What have I got up here? Oh, all right. What's going on with the dad jokes? Ooh, dad jokes. Speaking of dad jokes, you guys, are you guys as big of a fan of the old TV show called King of the Hill as I was back in the day? Because, let's see here. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll talk about that in a minute. Shock, I don't think the dad joke command is working. And, Tadpool 73. Have I got any hidden talents? Juggling, burping on command, etc. No, you know, although I wish I could burp on command, because there are some serious times where, like, you want to burp, but you just can't. But no, I don't think I've got any hidden talents, actually. I don't know. Maybe at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll wake up and realize, oh, I can do this. But by then, the show will be over, so... But hey, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in on the chatter. In fact, you know what? I don't really have a lot of stuff to chatter about today, so how about this, guys? What hidden talent do you have? Anyone know how to juggle or burp on command? Yeah, let's talk about that. Why don't we talk about that? Hey, Gil Soto, good to see you. We are welcoming in a new member to the Chatterbox crew called Tadpool 73. Tadpool, 73. And he wanted to know if I had any hidden talents like juggling or burping on command, to which I said nope. But then I responded, hey, we've got a room full of people here. They might have hidden talents. Somebody might know how to juggle. Somebody might know how to fire dance. Somebody might, you know, whatever. So I'm just curious if we've got any hidden talent people. And, let's see here. Okay, Darlene. Yeah, you got those types of allergies too with all the raking and cleaning we did. You had to take some allergy meds and use eye drops. You were a mess, sneezing too. Yeah, I didn't know, that there were antihistamine eye drops. I literally just maybe last week was thinking, wow, you know, I really wish they had those. And as it turns out, they do. And oh my God, Gil Soto, you can make your eyebrows do the wave? Okay, now that... Okay, we have the best hidden talent so far in the Statterbox crew. Eyebrows doing the wave. Can anybody beat that? I cannot beat that. Can somebody maybe wiggle their ears? I mean, not with your hands. I can wiggle my ears with my hands. But, like, what? Yeah, dude, seriously. Eyebrows doing the wave. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And Darlene. Okay, Darlene's got a hidden talent. Annoying Rick. 24/7. That's just constantly. There you go. And, let's see here. You got your light rifle expert badge. You do know that I don't really know, what that means, which means I'm going to then ask you, is there a heavy rifle expert badge? What is a light rifle versus a not light rifle? Would it be a dark rifle expert badge? Or would it be a heavy rifle expert badge? I don't really know. I don't really know what that means. Right, exactly. Options, silly rifle, and serious rifle. Shock, there are, says to me, there are an array of badges. I don't need no stinking badges. And the light rifle badge is earned with a 22. And let's see, then Shock, but all my heavier rifle stuff is competitive, not for certification. So, okay. Okay, let's see. What am I trying to ask? Darlene, I know that you can knit and crochet like a and I'm not at all surprised. Oh yeah, you totally can sew. You made a stuffed animal dragon fancy pets. No, Darlene, that's like, yeah, that's not a hidden talent. That's a braggable, full-on, like, let's showcase our talent in the country fair and give them away as gifts. I've gotten some of your knitting and crocheting, and quite honestly, I use some of that stuff that you have crocheted, or maybe knitted, I'm not sure, almost every day. In fact, you guys, first, I have to say thank you, Poppy Shaney, for gifting a sub to Gil Soto. But then, I have to tell you, you guys, Darlene knitted me or crocheted me this strangest thing that I had never seen before in my life. And I pretty much use it every day now. Basically, well, I guess I can't really find an example, but she knitted me, instead of a pot holder, well, actually, she also gave me a pot holder, but instead of the pot holder, she made like a tube, you know, of knitted material that you just, it's like it's a panhandle cozy. So you just put the little thing around the panhandle, and then the panhandle stays cool to the touch. And so you don't have to have your oven mitt or your whatever. It's just the, you know, it's just a little handle cozy. I'd never seen, I don't even know what it's called. So we're calling it a handle cozy, which is probably the opposite of what its really intention is, because it's to not keep you hot. So cozy is bad. It's a hand cooler, perhaps. I don't know. Handle cooler, I mean. But it's the strangest. I wish I had it, but I'm not gonna anyway. It's my favorite thing. I use it almost every day. I use it every time I cook. There we go. I can say that. And all right. So shock is going on. Continuing. Your dad has the Civilian Marksmanship Program Distinguished Expert Badge, which takes years of competitive shooting to earn. Got it. Okay. But I still am wondering, like, okay, so light rifle is the 22. I don't know what, like, the next one up is called, but, like, what is it called? Like, okay, so you've got, so, like, light rifle, medium rifle, heavy rifle, like, what? I don't know how to ask it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes, it insulates from the heat. That is exactly it. Aloha. And yes, it insulates from the heat. It's a little handle cover. And yes, exactly. You have a couple of those that you made for you too, Darlene. You should, because they're awesome, because they work great on hot pan handles without clumsy big pot holders. Exactly. Now, I use the pot holders as that you gave me as well. Don't get me wrong. Those are not sitting by the wayside wishing someone would love them. I love them too. But the silly pot handle cover, I've never seen that anywhere, and it seems to me like a very simple, logical kitchen accoutrement that should be in everybody's kitchen. It should be, so if you're like a beginner crocheter, that really can't be that difficult to make. Famous last words, I'm sure. And so you've got little gifts that you can give to your mom and your grandma and your auntie and your cousins, and your sons and daughters need to learn how to flip and cook. I don't know. I feel like I was introduced to a whole new kitchen tool that everybody needs, thanks to Darlene. So, okay, shock. So 30-06, I'm assuming, is what that 30-06 means. Yeah, I still don't know what that means, so we're just going to drop that subject, because I'm still so confused. Darlene, you've given a bunch of those out to your friends. Yeah, I can only assume that for someone like you who's experienced with knitting and crocheting and stuff like that, you can probably whip those out pretty flippin' quick, I'm guessing. And so, I mean, come on, everybody's got at least one frying pan in their house practically, right? Or something. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a really great homemade gift. And dollar stores sell oven mitts for $1.25, but you gotta buy two. Wow, man. So now you're looking at $2.50 from a dollar store. What a ripoff. What a rip. And Rick, let's see here. The Brewers took the division and then messed up the two game wild cards. Uh-oh. Well, you guys. Gil Soto coming in with the biggest talent of them all. The biggest talent of them all. Absolutely. You can walk and chew gum at the same time. Now that, my friend, needs to be put on your gravestone. He could walk and chew gum at the same time. That's me carving stuff into his gravestone. Because that's how we do gravestones. We still carve them by hand. I know we don't, but I like to pretend. And, so, it's on your resume. Awesome. I would love to put that on my resume, but I would be lying. And then they would test me and they would find out. So, let's see here. Elaine, so good to see you. So good to see you. And let's see here. Anne coming in with very good questions because different gauges of bullets. .22 is millimeters, refers to the diameter of the bore of the firearms. Am I correct, Shock? That sounds like you're correct to me, but let me tell you right now, I'm not the person to ask. But I think that is right, maybe. Or, no, maybe it's not, because if 35 millimeter film is... I was like, wait, 35 millimeter and then 22 that's not the same, but I know enough to know I don't know. So, now you know. But, speaking of, let's see here, .22 is an English measurement, right? So yeah, nothing to do with millimeters at all. Got it. All right. And now we know. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so we are at the 45-minute mark, which means it might be time. Yeah, it's 5.6 millimeters, and it can be designated that way. Okay, I thought that it was more like... Yeah, because if a 35 millimeter strip of film is 35 millimeters, that's sort of how I gauge things in my brain when it comes to trying to envision a millimeter. And so I realized, wait, 22 can't possibly. And gauge refers to how many of the thing fit in a 1 inch space. At least it does for wires. Oh. Well, that explains a lot when it comes to piercings. Okay. Because piercings, for those of you who don't know, the different, widths of the wire that is going through, the wire or the post, however you want to refer to it as, that's going through the hole, they come in different gauges. And the bigger the gauge, the tinier the wire. So it's sort of counterintuitive. And so a 0 gauge is like flippin' huge. And as it turns out, a 0 gauge is, a little bit bigger than an inch. All right then. And let's see here. And metric mix-up between imperial. Yeah, well, it's the story of our lives. In England and in America, we are a mixed bag of metric and imperial, and so we're dual. We can speak two different numeric languages, barely, in America, right? And so for firearms, right, it measures the inner diameter of the barrel. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, you guys, so 45 minutes after the hour, I'm thinking Pussycat might like this plan, because Pussycat's always a fan of the plan. And we did just have a little Lono explosion thanks to Rick, letting people know that they should visit lonomusic.com to check out his latest albums for download and his oldest albums for download. But right now, we are going to listen to a song from Lono called From Moo to You. You can find it on Old Style 6, Aloha A. And yeah, let's see if we can find my Lono, and we'll have a Lono listening break. Boop.
Fight the fight for what is truth as we seek the light. When people gather on this land, you can hear the holy and hear the chants. New holy, 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 holy. Yeah, yeah. Done before, and in our prayers we pray for more. God is love and good for you. Write love on a list of things to do. Write love. Yeah, yeah. Wake up in church, spend all day in church, and at the setting sun we go to sleep in church. They say it's a Hawaiian thing. Love Molokai is why we sing. Love Molokai. Yeah, yeah. Just some things that need to be said from the heart, dancing in the head. And if you've heard it, you will benefit. And I thank you for your time, my friend. Ahui ho, 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 ho. Yeah, yeah.
All right, there we have it, Rabbit. Now, okay, Shock, I really, am so confused. So hold on. What is okay? So Shock is saying now I have to think about ASNRPY. ASNRPY. What on earth is? What are you talking about? What is that? What ASNRPY? What is that? What are you talking about? I don't understand. And let's see here. Your dad took you fishing, says Shock, but you had no desire to go hunting, but you went shooting with them. Your brothers didn't. Got it. Yeah, my dad never did any of those things. I always wanted to learn how to fish, but never happened. So I just eat the fish that other people catch. So there you have it. There you have it, rabbit. But I'm still very confused about what ASNRPY is. So let's see here. Oh, okay. It's axial, side, normal, roll, pitch, yaw, and that's how rocket scientists and engineers remember their parameters. Okay. And then Pussycat is coming in with, Pussycat and Shock totally know what they're talking about. And, yeah. I'm just gonna let them have that conversation because I've got no idea. And Darlene, you got some fresh fish that you ate up north that Rick's brother Cotton gave you. Oh, that is super awesome. I love it when you know who catches the fish. I remember I used to go to the coast of Washington, and there was a couple like little roadside gas stations that had, sometimes if you were lucky at the right time of the year, you could get, these were all tribal, reservation tribal stores, right? And every once in a while you could get in their little refrigerated section, there'd be a hunk of smoked salmon that literally would be labeled, Jeff caught this at the Elwha River on blah, blah, blah. And like everybody in town knew who Jeff was. So I really love when, I didn't know who Jeff was, but it said on the label that Jeff caught it. So somebody knows who Jeff is. So I loved that. I loved getting fish like that. And, nice. They were caught, cleaned, and filleted the day that he gave it to us. That's super awesome. Now, I guess my question is, what kind of fish were they? Were they steelheads? Were they trouties? Were they salmons? Ouch. Were they salmons? What were they? Because, you see, my kitty wants to know. Not just me, my kitty. She wants to know. Actually, that's not true. She did not want to know. Ow. I think she just scratched me. But, yes, exactly. Cat repellent exercise. Yes, I was tricking her into getting off of me. But at the same time, she's so cute. I can't help but show her off whenever she gets within arm's reach. She made the mistake of getting within arm's reach. And, let's see here. Pussycat. It's little known that I'm a big outdoorsman and have caught some big fish in your area like snook and tarpon. I feel like we've already had this conversation, but I don't remember. What the flying fork is a snook and what the flying fork is a tarpon. I mean, obviously they're fish, but like, I guess I don't really know how you could answer that question. It's a fish, Statter. It's a fish. It lives in water. I catch it and I take it out. It's a fish. So okay, it's a game fish. All right. So I'm assuming you can eat them if they're a game fish, or does game fish mean they're catch and release? Because I truly am not, like I said, no one's ever taught me how to fish. I don't know how to fish. And, let's see here. Your brother had time to go fishing. You had time to take the pier out for winter. Got it. And Darlene's bragging. Yeah, that's right. We got some trout. We got some cropper, which crappie is actually what she meant to say. and some perch, basically panfish. Sounds good, sounds good. And they're both highly rated to fight big jumpers, says Pussycat. Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. I feel like Florida fish like to put up a fight. I say that only because I'm envisioning a big marlin or maybe a swordfish. And when I say a marlin or swordfish, I can honestly say I don't know the difference. They might even be the same fish, just two different names. They might not even look alike. But in my head, a marlin and a swordfish both look alike. In my head, a marlin and a swordfish are big fishies, and they've got the pointy little swordies, and then they have the big dinosaur hump on the back. Dinosaur humpy looking fin. And, you can quote me on that, because I know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Darlene, you loved catching bigmouth bass. Those are yummy fish and put up a good fight. Okay. Honestly, I wasn't really sure if bigmouth bass were edible. I knew that, like, there's competitions to catch the big, I knew that they were a big sporting fish in the sense that, there are competitions for people to catch them, but I wasn't really sure, like, if they ate them after they catched them. Wait, hold on. Ate them after they caught them. I know English. Words are jarred. And, okay, and snook is excellent table fare. Okay. Now, okay, so Pussycat, are these like whitefish, or are they more like salmon, or like tuna, or, yeah, I mean, I guess I can look it up eventually, but you're right here, so I'm asking you. Oh, white sweet meat like lobster meat. Oh, sign me up. Let's go fishing, Pussycat. Let's go fishing. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, exactly, Darlene. Now I'm gonna have to look up snook. Snook. It sounds interesting. Okay, and actually that brings me to my next question, because I'm full of nothing but questions. Remember, I'm full of nothing when it comes to knowledge, which means I'm full of nothing but questions. Is it snook? Like, is it snook? Like, ook? Or is it snook? Like, nook? Yeah, how do you say it, Pussycat? And yeah, well, how are you going to differentiate that when you're going to write? Because they're both... Yeah, all right. Is it snook, like, say hook with an S? Snook. Okay. So it's like nook, N-O-O-K, nooks and crannies, as opposed to, I'm gonna nuke your garden with poison. Got it. Okay. You're so smart, Pussycat. You knew how to get it. You know how to get me to say the right thing. Fantastical. That is a good thing. So, all right. So now I'll sound like an expert when I go to Florida. People will think I'm from Florida when I go to Florida. That's right. I'll mesmerize them with my Florida woman ways. I'll do something crazy. Won't be out of character. It'll totally be on brand for Mad Statter. And then you'll get the headline, Florida woman from Seattle. Shock, you would not advise that. Well, everyone has to have life goals, right? Wouldn't it be awesome if my life goal, well, actually, a Florida woman from Seattle, it's like, whoa, that's really wrong and crazy. What did she do? Someone from Seattle did something so crazy that she was labeled a Florida woman. Okay, that's right. I'm cracking myself up. Now I'm a snook fisherman because I know how to say it. Exactly. I can trick people into thinking that I know what I'm talking about. That's all I ever do is trick people into thinking I know what I'm talking about. And then backing myself up with, look it up just to be sure. Oh yeah, you're right, Darlene. Fisher woman. I didn't even catch that. Whatever. I'll be a fisher dude. Dude, I'm fishing. I'm a fisher dude. Dude. Because dude is sort of gender neutral where I'm from. I realize that tons of people across the United States and all over the world do not see the word dude as gender neutral. But there is an entire culture on the West Coast that uses dude as a gender neutral term. And I know that some people get offended by the misgendering if I call them dude and they're not a dude, or they say they're not a dude. And I try not to be disrespectful, but the fact of the matter is, dude, it's my culture to use the word dude. And I use the word dude, like to mean a lot of things, dude. Seriously, dude. And you would like to think that was just a mocking sentence and phrase and thing that I just did to make fun of how often you can use the word dude. But dude, no, actually, given my full-on ability to just talk West Coast, I could say dude that many times easily and not try to mock myself. It just flows, dude. Seriously, dude. Let's see here. Yeah, actually, really good question there that Darlene's coming in with Pussycat. Do you have any pictures of your snook catches? Because, yeah, if you do, totally share them. I will hook you up. I will definitely hook you up. And you guys, dude. See, no, dude, the last dude that I just said was sort of an expletive of shame. About 45 minutes ago, yeah, dude, Gina, yeah, I'm responding to Gina. Dude, yeah, dude, I totally did. I referred to, it is a gender neutral term in my intention. Anyway, so, but my dude of shame just made me realize I ignored a question from Rick that came in about 30 minutes ago. And that question was, whoa, a 29-inch trout, Pussycat? That's huge. Anyway, got distracted by that. Rick asked how we liked the movie The Halloween on Statterbox at the cinema last week. And Rick, that movie saved my arse. That movie saved my arse. It was a cute movie. It was a funny movie. It was, not culturally accurate at all. But that's fine. We knew that going in. But I was going to show a different movie on Statterbox at the cinema last Saturday. And unfortunately, my eyes were so messed up. Literally, my house was all dark except for my computer screen. I was wearing sunglasses and I could still barely see because my eyes were so irritated. I was going to actually play Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey because Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey is all about Bill and Ted dressing up like Bill and Ted. So it's kind of like a costume body switch, body snatchers thing. And so I thought that's Halloween enough. But then I played that movie and the movie and the audio were not in sync at all. Like the audio or like the video was moving at twice the speed and the audio was not, or I don't remember. It just wasn't working. I stopped it, restarted it, uploaded it, reloaded it, downloaded it, offloaded it, and it was not working. And so I was just about to call Statterbox at the cinema off because I did not have the vision or the bandwidth to deal with nothing. And then I was like, wait, I have another Halloween video that might not be so wonky. And then, and then, yeah, it was bogus. It was bogus, Rick. And so, so then I pulled up the Halloween and lo and behold, lo and behold, we ended up watching that because it was not as bogus. And Pussycat, a Lono break again? Didn't we already? You guys, didn't we already have a Lono break? Did I hallucinate our Lono break? Pussycat, are you trying to get 2 Lono breaks? Cause you guys, I thought we already had our Lono break. And Pussycat's like, I don't think so. Okay, well, okay, Darlene's like, no, we did. Yeah, that's what I thought, but you know what? That's okay. But that's okay, because guess what, you guys? We actually have another Lono video that I uploaded. I was gonna save it though because I wanted PPP Bang to see this video because he was so enamored with the song Boto Nui that I wanted to show this video. But PPP Bang's not here, so I don't know if I want to show this video. And let's see here. And then Rick, you somewhat remember Brada Bruce showing that Pineapple Man figure on some of his videos a few years ago, so you had to buy it when you saw it. Got it. I have to say though, actually, the Pineapple Man, I mean, even though obviously it's just a, made up thing, it's kind of cute. It would make a cute costume. I mean, I realize it's not culturally relevant, but I still think it'd make a cute costume. And Pussycat, yeah, you don't remember, but I think we did, and that's right, there we go, the song about me and you, exactly. But honestly, dude, I am so glad that you, forgot, because, oh, god dang it, you guys, I'm talking in my West Coast way right now. I'm so glad that you forgot, because I forget things like that too. So I'm so happy you and I are sharing the same brain. You guys, I'm so happy when people forget things just like I do. And what's going on with my hair? There we go. So, Rick, can I see your Twitch avatar? No. Well, I don't know. Maybe? No. No, I don't see your Twitch avatar. I just see it says first, and you've got your little green sword, and then it just says Rick. I don't really see anybody's avatar. I don't see anybody's avatar. Oh, click on your screen name. Oh, I do see your avatar. And it is, yes, it's the Pineapple Man. That is exactly it. That is the cute little pineapple. Oh, no. Pineapple Man window. Oh, no. I just did something bad. Okay. Shoot. Okay, I think maybe I fixed it. Clicking on things. I clicked a button. Sometimes it's a bad idea to click the button. All right. Whew, I clicked a button, Darlene, and something disappeared. And that something was all of the chat. And since this is a chat show for a second, I kind of almost had a heart attack. You might have noticed. But I think I fixed it, because now I see Pussycat saying, ha ha, now what did you do? Well, I know what I did. I did a thing that I shouldn't have done, which means now we need to fill the screen with the haha emotes, because I did something silly. And shock, it's green and yellow, and I have no clue what it is. It's the Pineapple Man. It's the pineapple god that was released from the magical box, and he came to light under the light of the full moon, and he got his powers on the full moon of the Halloween that he was discovered when the kids who went surfing found an underwater cave where there was a special box that said basically, do not open. So of course the kid was like, yeah, I'm gonna open it. And it was this little figure of the Pineapple Man. And then the Pineapple Man got lost in the water. And then the Pineapple Man got shone on by moonlight. And then the Pineapple Man grew into the Pineapple Man that terrorized the town. And then the Pineapple Man chased after one of the kids because the kid had a moon rock. And the Pineapple Man gets his power from the moon, so he wanted the rock. And then a bunch of Menahoonies came to the rescue. That's basically what happened. So, there you go. That's what the movie was all about. The Menahoonies were really cute. Andre took offense at the Menahoonies. He was just like, that's not what the Menahoonies look like. But I thought that they were cute. I thought they were very, very cute. And they were master builders. I don't know what those words are. Deus ex Menahooni? Perfect? You're smarter than me, Shock. I don't know what that means. So, yeah. But either way, one thing that Andre did not have a problem with the movie was the depiction of Hilo. He thought that they did a really good job. He knew exactly where everybody was. Like, he recognized the town of Hilo within the cartoon town that they were in. So that was kind of cool. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy when, they get that type of thing right. And those Menahoonies were cute and helpful in that movie. Probably not the true Hawaiian, the Menahoonies known in Hawaii lore. Exactly, yeah. A lot of artistic liberties were being taken in that movie. A lot. But, okay, so, God in the Machine was a device used a lot of early drama where a miracle resolves all the plot points and saves everyone. Oh, got it. And yeah, exactly, Gina. Andre is a cultural purist. It's helpful when we need that context. But in silly little movies, right, no, exactly. Had my eyes been more open and willing to deal with anything, I was going to give him a little bit of a ribbing. It's like, come on, dude, it's a cartoon. It's just, lighten up. But my eyes were so useless that night that I was just barely able to even watch the cartoon coming down on the street or on the stream. But I do though think that it's awesome that cartoon did get Hilo Town correct enough that he was able to. I've never been to Hilo, so I wouldn't know. But well, Shock, unfortunately, when you have to explain the joke falls flat. And when you're using fancy pants, hoity-toity words that people don't know, and by people I mean me, I'm not gonna get the joke. You're gonna have to dumb that joke down, baby doll. Dumb that joke down. This is high school English class stuff. Well, I was in advanced high school English and we didn't talk about that. Or else I was sick that day. Oh my goodness. And let's see here. Darlene, yeah, it was totally a kid's movie. Abso-flippin'-lutely a kid's movie. But it's still, yeah, a very lighthearted, cute movie that, that got some things wrong, but it got Hilo Town right. And I do like that. It reminds me of this one time, for those of you who are familiar with Terry in Scotland, he's a content creator on Twitch, and he's got a variety of things that he does on Twitch. But one of the things that he does is he's got a truck driving simulator where he has a bus basically that or sometimes a truck that he drives, simulates driving across different countries, different roads, different highways, different states. One day I tuned into his stream and he was stuck in his video game was stuck in traffic in some town. I took one look. I mean, it didn't even take me but 3 seconds on his stream, and I looked and I knew exactly where he was. And I said, "Are you in Olympia, Washington right now?" Meaning, you know, the video game. And he was like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" And it was like, "I know that exact intersection that the party bus is stuck at. I've been there." That is how accurate that stupid truck simulator is. The highways and the roads and the towns are literally as they are in real life. So much so that someone who's been to that town, like Andre recognized with that cartoon, I pulled up and was like, "This is Olympia flippin' Washington." And on more than one occasion, actually, I've been able to go into Terry's streams kind of late, and I'll just be like, "Oh, that looks like the road. That looks like you're on Highway 101, heading north, blah, blah, blah." And they're just like, "We are on Highway 101, heading north along the Hood Canal." You know, that's exactly where we're at. It's so amazing how these animated, computer-generated, graphic movies, games, etc. can be so incredibly lifelike. Not just in look, but like in everything, you know, in landscape as well as look. And thank you so much. Yes, shout Terry out. That is exactly it. Terry is a wonderful driver in real life, I'm sure, but the in the game in the game it's a little bit different. It's much more fun in the game to be with Terry, because he doesn't always follow all the rules of the road, and he has been known to run things over, but I guess not a chicken. The game won't let him run over the chicken, so okay. And let's see here. Darlene, yeah, I once asked Terry and others on his stream about the accuracy, and so many are so right on, real looking. Yeah, it's really kind of unnerving in a way, but at the same time, like Pussycat says, Google Earth is the same thing. Yeah, you know, I mean, the developers of all these games quite literally do have a street view to reference points, to give themselves reference points for. So I suppose really with the technology that is there, it would almost be lazy not to do what's being done. But I just think it's so weird and so neat that, like, in the middle of this random game, I walked in and was like, "That's Olympia, Washington." And oh, awesome, Pussycat. You went to your old neighborhood in New Jersey and saw your old house. Excellent. And Google Maps gets you to Street View as well, unless you have to pay to get in. What do you mean by that, Shock? Do you mean pay to get into Google Maps, or do you mean if it's a street that you have to pay to get into, Google Maps doesn't have it? And I guess my next question is, what streets would you have to pay to get into? Let's see here. Hold on. Okay, so Chuck, I have a park I want to take the motorbike to, and Google Maps car drove by the park entrance but didn't go into the park. Oh, okay, I see. So, right, okay, yeah, I guess you do have to pay to go into a national park or whatever. Okay, I get you. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I get it. Whole $5. Oh my goodness. And yeah, Darlene, I was confused. I was like, you know, you haven't had to pay for anything, but now they stay out of private roads and things like that. That makes sense. Suddenly I have clarity. Suddenly I understand. And that won't last for very long, so don't worry. But you know, I don't know if I've ever seen the house that I grew up on on Google Maps. And let's see here. Every state park in Virginia, and that would add up gated communities, I guess, as well. Well, yeah, see, and when you first said paid roads, my immediate thought actually was gated communities. But then I was like, wait, you don't pay to get in a gated community, you just aren't allowed in them. So then I started having an argument in my brain about what is it that she really meant by that. So yeah, there you go. Okay, you guys, so we have got about 6 minutes left until the bottom of the hour. Today was a fly by the seat of our pants kind of situation because I lost and found a wallet. I'm so happy I found it, but losing it kind of threw my schedule off. So we are going to wrap things up, and I want to thank you guys for sharing your hidden talents, yes, and teaching us about hunting and shooting and fishing, because there we go, hunting and shooting and fishing. That's what the Statterbox crew is all about today. Hunting, shooting, and fishing. And catfishing. We're catfishing. And let's see. So Darlene bragging, I bought a one-time senior state park pass for life. You don't have to pay to go to any state parks. Awesome, dude. Now, Darlene, though, is that just for Wisconsin, or does that, or is that for all the states? All the states. And yeah, we're gonna wrap this up after Darlene tells us all about all the things, because national. Okay, cool. So when you get to that age cutoff, you get a national park pass. All right, you guys. We've only got 4 minutes left, and we have to find out, I have to find out, we have to find out, everyone has to find out, how old do you have to be to get this pass? How much currently does the pass cost? Because that sounds good. Okay, Rick, you have to be old. Fine, but here's the deal. I'm 50. I have an AARP card. Some places already offer me senior discounts. So I might on the verge be old enough. Do you have to be 55? Do you have to be 60? Do you have to be 62? Do you have to be 65? How old is old? How old is old? Because as soon as I can, I want to do that, because then I'll get the most life out of it. Right? So, I don't expect you to know this off the top of your head, but here I am putting y'all on the spot. And Shock is coming with 62. All right. I'm not old enough yet. Not old enough yet. Oh well, life goals. Life goals. You've got 6 years. I've got 12 years. All right. And yeah, of course they raised the price. Of course I knew that's, I was like, I don't even know why I'm asking how much it costs, because by the time I get to it, it's going to be expensive as expensive can be. Oh, really? $80? That's not that bad. For a lifetime pass to all the states, to all the parks? That's a really good deal. I'd even pay like $120 for it. Shh, don't tell them that. It's our secret. Okay, so, Pussycat coming in. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. To which I have to respond, oh my gosh, $20, Rick? That's nothing. That's nothing. I'm all acting like, oh, ×2. Well, still, dude. So, okay, $40. Whatever, dude. That's crazy. All right, well. There we have it, Rabbit. It's $80 now. Used to just be $20. Life goals, 62. Try to make it to 62. And if you're at 62, get yourself one of them there passes, so you can go visit in places for free. And Shock, you hope you can still walk when you get to 62. At this rate, it's not looking good. Well, a lot of state parks have paved little pathways that you can take your little motor scooter. So, you know, you still need to get one. I need to get one. We all should get one when we can. when we can. So that'll be our goal. Our goal is to turn 62, and our goal is to get those passes. And there you have it. That's the goal for the day, or for the life. Okay, we might stop 1 minute early, but that's all right. Yes, then we'll race each other in our little thingamabobs, our little motor scooters. And so Gina, she's just like, I still have a little under 20 years. Well, Gina, it's going to be expensive as hell when you get to be 62, but that's okay. Hang out with us old folks and you'll get in for free anyway. As long as you hang out with the old folks who've got the AARP card and the National Pass card, we'll get you in. We'll get you in. Our little hamajang wheelchair races. And someone will be waving a cane to start the race. And someone will wave a cane to show that someone won the race. And everybody else will be in their wheelchairs. Okay, there we go. That's the plan. Get the AARP card for sure. Denny's discount for the win. Exactly. AARP coming in at Denny's. You got it, baby dolls. All right, it is now officially the end of the bottom of the hour. 5:30, that is. So, we are not going to see each other in 30 minutes because Andy's still breaking his break, and that's fine. I love that Andy's on break, but I miss Andy, and so we'll have to wait till Saturday to see each other unless we catch each other on Photo Luke's shows. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for the subs. Thanks so much for the gift subs. Thanks so much for all the chatter. And we will see each other sooner rather than later. Have yourselves a great rest of the week. All right. Dude.